Good evening to all my dear children. Are you going well? Hope you all are going well. Students, are you ready to start today's class? Before that, as usual, we have to rewind our previous class. Okay? We concluded our previous class with an activity. Am I right? Hope you all read the text to do this activity. Yes. So, shall we discuss that activity? Okay, let's go. Students, what did you write here? Look here. The first column is the dialogues and second column is speaker. Look, is Ma back from the cut yet? So who's the speaker? Yes, Durga is the speaker. Look, next one. Give me the shell, I'll pour it into the shell. Who's the speaker here? Yes, Appu is the speaker. Now all of you look the last one. Do you think you can get us a nice chili? I will give you an extra slice if you do. Who is the speaker? Yes, very good. Durga is the speaker. Students, hope you all have written the correct answer. Am I right? Very good. Now, shall we go through a summary of the portion that we went through in previous class? Okay, let's go. Appu asked Durga to give him the coconut shell to carry oil. Appu was feared of the arrival of his mother because if she sees he is stealing, she will beat him. So he asked Durga to stand by the back door. Durga instructed Appu not to spill any oil on the floor and to be careful because she knew that otherwise mother will know that. So Appu came out of the house with oil and salt in the coconut shell. Then Durga took that from Appu and mixed the oil and salt into mango slices, and she expertly made the pickle. Then Durga gave a few pickle to Appu, but Appu was not satisfied with that. Durga told that she will give Appu an extra slice if he could get a nice chili. At first, Appu ignored that by telling that he can't reach it because it is right upon the shelf. So that Durga consoled Appu that she will bring some more mangoes in the afternoon. Appu and Durga heard the sharp sound of the door and they also heard the calling of Sarbojoya, their mother, as Durga. Quickly, Appu and Durga wiped their mouth. Students, this is the summary of the portions that we have studied in the previous class. Now, shall we go through the rest of the story? Okay, let's start. All of you take page number 28. Then all of you look at this paragraph. I'll read it. Durga heard her mother call out yet again, but there was no way she could reply for her mouth was quite full. She began furiously devouring the slices of pickled mango. When she found that she still had many left, she hid behind the trunk of the jackfruit tree and started to gobble up the rest. Appu stood beside her frantically, swallowing his share, for there was no time to chew. As he ate, he smiled a guilty smile at his sister. Students, what do you understand from this paragraph? Here, Durga heard her mother's call, but she couldn't reply for her call. Why? Yes, because Durga's mouth was full of mango pickle. Then what did she do? Yes, she ate it fast. But she found that some more mangoes were left. So she hid that behind the jackfruit tree and she chewed the remaining mangoes quickly. Appu also swallowed the mango pieces without properly chewing that and he made a smile at his sister Durga like a boy who did something wrong. Here, began is the past tense of begin. Here, begin means to start. Furiously means with great energy or speed. Now, all of you look at this sentence. She began furiously devouring the slices of pickled mango. Devour means to eat something quickly. Now, all of you look at this sentence. She began furiously devouring the slices of pickled mango. What do you mean by trunk? Trunk means the main woody stem of a tree. Students, here is a picture. This is a picture of trunk. Gobble up means eat a large amount of food quickly. Now all of you look at this sentence. She hid behind the trunk of the jackfruit tree and started to gobble up the rest. Beside means next to. All of you look at this picture. Here a boy is sitting next to his mother. What do you mean by frantically? Frantically means done quickly in a way that is not well organized. Now look at this sentence. Appu stood beside her, frantically swallowing his share. Swallow means to make food or drink go down your throat without chewing. Now look at this sentence. Appu stood beside her, frantically swallowing his share. Chew means to bite the food in the mouth with the teeth. Did you see this picture? Yes. What is the meaning of guilty? Feeling bad about something. He smiled a guilty smile at his sister. Students, hope you all understood this paragraph. Am I right? Now all of you look the next paragraph. All of you listen here. I am going to read it. You little monkey, she said to her brother. Why don't you wipe your face clean? There is salt all over your face even now. Then, putting on a most innocent expression, she entered the house. Here, Durga called Appu as monkey and asked why he don't wipe his face neatly. Because there were salt all over his face. Look at the last sentence. Here, Durga entered into the house innocently. What's the meaning of innocent? A way that does not involve doing anything wrong. Then, what do you mean by expression? A look on someone's face that conveys a particular emotion. Now, all of you read the last sentence. Then, putting on a most innocent expression, she entered the house. Students, hope you all understood this part. Am I right? Students, the continuation of this part will be on the next video, part 5b.